But yeah, if somebody wants to fill in Azrael so he knows kind of what's been going on, I really would appreciate that. Because it's been a little bit since she talked to Dad.
No, I did the right side. You did the left side.
Yep.
Is their light still operational?
/knee.
Yep.
Wait,
I'm back.
Hey, Arbor. Yep.
Need help?
We think she's okay. We're just checking her for any damage right now.
What about Arashi?
Go double check on Arashi. She had her collarbone dented in, so she might need a little bit and just, yeah. We should be okay, but yeah, that's fine.
Knock knock.
The collarbone should be mostly done. It's just the muscles now.
Hey, Arbor. You wanna come trade with me?
How we doing?
Pretty okay. Collarbone busted. Should be fused by now. Just tenderness in the upper chest. I'm gonna go check on Ellie.
Sure. Are you holding up?
It hurt like hell. I think I'll be okay.
Okay. You're in good hands.
Literally.
See, pull out a little snippet of aloe vera. She's gonna squeeze it and it just starts to like decay. Right here, like it's a little stronger. There you go.
Jesus.
You scared me. You just disappeared in front of me. I was like, okay.
I scared myself.
I don't know, I just kept telling people off apparently.
Alright, let me. Yeah. I think I'm okay.
Move slowly.
Oh, jeez.
Take your
I'm
time.
afraid that it's terminal.
Oh.
Well, there was a duel. And
Did they get all the
both of them
Did they stop the
have,
current
I am afraid,
on her body?
permanently perished.
I have no idea. I was away when you guys were fighting. I didn't even know what happened when I ran in. I just saw you guys in pain.
No, they're fine.
Oh, they should be fine.
One of them got electrocuted.
Okay.
We both promised each other that we'd go out on each other.
No,
But I think it was just the initial shock of her
no,
busting
I
my
think it was her
collarbone. And then I kind of just let out my magic as soon as it happened.
Arbor, you want to sit down? That's okay, honey.
All right, knock knock.
There's a
come
lot
in.
of things I want, but I'm not allowed to have
Come
them.
in.
How is she feeling?
Pain, but
Just pain.
mended.
Healing, mended. Okay, good.
It's mended, yeah.
All right.
How's Ellie?
Are you already
She
gonna
is
go
fine.
first?
She's
That's
just
what you wanna
tingly,
do?
but she's all right.
Wanna take her
She'll be
around?
okay. We checked her body, made sure everything moves the way it's supposed to. Everything, she feels everything, so she's okay.
That's good.
And we're gonna
That's
keep
good
her under
then.
observation for minutes. But yeah, just I'm gonna say this to you two: be careful, please. That was
Well,
kind
that
of.
wasn't the intention. I think
I'm
it was
sure,
more of
but
initial shock of her busting my collarbone in half, and then
Also
I kind of let loose.
Okay. Well, something to train on, I
I
guess.
know.
Nice.
Just be careful.
Could I get some
Meantime, we can
sparkle
vacate a little bit. You guys can
DMing
stay if you
over
want,
here real
or
quick?
just at least one to stay and
Vic
watch
is
for a
about
bit
to
until
go
they're good to move.
train with Crystal Thorn, but
Okay. I wanted to see what might happen if I tried
Well, I can
to
watch.
apply with the healing.
We're gonna check on things or something to do.
Just waiting, making certain everything's okay here. Attempting to draw in some of the a couple of the refractions, absorb them, and then output healing right afterwards.
Well, aside from getting punched and you electrocuting her, how was it?
I mean, it lasted for about, like, 3 minutes.
Not bad.
When
Seems like the boy's still going.
Sorry, what was that?
Yes, so.
she's applying it to the healing spell. Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay. Nothing beyond the normal healing will happen.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Do you need anything to eat? Or water?
I'm okay. I think I got a fistful of water just a minute ago.
Yeah, I don't think you want to drink that. Might be salty.
Yeah, probably. I'm okay though.
Clinic?
What? Okay.
I'll let you handle that one.
That's nice and shit.
What? Oh no. Your magic has a very soft tone to it. You know that?
Yeah. Sounds like home.
I think I can. I think that's why Rise likes it so much. She thinks it's wonderful.
I'm glad I can make someone happy with it.
Definitely relaxing. And soothing, because as it heals.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for.
You've done a lot for me so far.
Not to mention it.
Alright. I think I'm okay. Oof.
Well, now we know what to watch out for.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Of course. Take care.
Yeah, me too. Is that what you were gonna say? Dames?
Joke. Well, I could say hens, I guess, and get away with it.
Thanks, Morgan.
Cluck cluck, little chickens.
We do need his stuff, though.
I'm about to
His
use
what?
charisma.
Yeah, that's
Acid? What?
Yeah.
His acid.
Why do they need his acid?
Blades of acid!
Mason, do you want to lay down?
Why are they blades? That's just why I use shields, man. Don't look at me.
Should we get him
My
pain
guess
meds?
is yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him some.
You want like 3?
No, I'll get him 2. I want
I must be different because I always take 3. 2 never does enough for me.
For what?
You're a
Peanuts.
Nerali.
Oh yeah, I am different.
Alright. Alright.
That'll make up for the other
Sorry, you
acid
evil
burns
human kidding.
I'm sure exists somewhere in my clothes and my body.
Yeah, you want to take that off
Mason,
and
can-
wash it soon.
You want? Yeah, you might want to do that. I have pain medication for you. And a glass of water I can help you with.
Yep, I appreciate you every day.
It's a little paper cup.
See, Mason, if you had fought me, at least my toxin doesn't hurt, you know? That's good, man.
Yours
Yeah, sure. I was going to say, I'll take a silent death. Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, yeah, but we just have to, we just keep him breathing, and that's fine, you know? It's not painful.
Pretty sure not breathing is painful.
Thank you, Arbor.
Yeah, but you can, you know, it's not like acid where it burns, you know? You just when you just make them breathe, and they're good. Got it.
There's so much. Why was there so much acid? Oh,
Well,
crap.
that's like his specialty.
Is it fair to call him toxic?
5 pails of acid in 1 shot. Oh, God.
Is it fair to
Did he
call him
warn you?
toxic? You know?
I mean, he did give me, like, terms and conditions of, like, what's going on. And I was like, sure, pinfall or submission. And he was like, all right, cool. And then we went in.
I have no funny. It's not it.
Oh, God.
Hey, man. Next time you do a fight with somebody, just be like, hey, man.
Thank you, Arbor.
Feeling
comfy. Alright. I'm gonna go nurse my headache and go to sleep. Good night.
Alright, good night.
Trying to kill each
I'll
other
stay
while
sober.
I'm sleeping.
Good night.
Wait, she's sleeping, or is it nap time?
I was commenting on it.
Yeah, let her go. She's gonna start screaming. Make sure she grabs her combat gear. It's on the table.
Oh yeah, the rest of your...
The clothes are on, the armor isn't.
Wait for her to figure herself out.
I think she's confused if she's got clothes on or not.
Stop getting happy.
Is she naked? Okay, good. No, she's decent. She's decent. Decent. Did you? Okay.
At least we're dumb on campus and not on the field.
Precisely the place to be.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
why I was experimenting, and I experimented too hard, I guess.
Is Mason gonna be good?
Do you need
Or
a
do we have to
kiss
check up on him?
for your boo-boo? A kiss?
It'll be fine. He just needs to change out his
Sure, I'll take a
clothes.
kiss. I don't know where it is.
They did a great job.
Oh,
So did Nerali.
thanks. I feel so much better.
Boy, okay.
I'm taking this off. I'd like put it on just to take it off again.
Alright.
Jeez, thank you guys.
Boy, dinner. Yeah. Take care of yourself.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go change out of these acid-ridden clothes.
everyone
Go
okay
for it.
over here?
I think so. Thank you for handling it so well.
Hoshi's description for you, Professor Barian, was Buttersword.
I've spoken to Hoshi about my new title, yes.
Okay, they came to me and said the person with the butter sword wants to see you. They didn't tell me it was for injuries.
Ah, yes. Professor Bitch, master of the butter sword. I look forward to my life scaled across
Who called you Professor
Bitch? I gotta go dinner. I got the dinner. Dinner? Dinner now.
I feel like I am missing something.
This is one thing that I believe is best to be forgotten, preferably.
I'm gonna go get changed. I want to at least look nice for Caitlin.
Dinner then.
Hi, Az. Okay, so they filled you in. I'm gonna refresh this page real quick. And get broke. Yeah, unfortunately. If ever you want to talk to her, though, what we can do is if you want to record stuff.
Wait, hold up. We're talking about moms that kick ass?
Yeah, I want to kick Linux mom's ass.
But yeah, if you want to like record a message to her, I can like play it during an episode. I can even do like the audio mixing and that kind of stuff. I've been doing that more and more.
To be fair, your mom threatened her first.
Wow. I am very confused.
Poor Linux. I can't believe you threatened her like that. Why would you do that?
You know, I'm gonna go when there's a like a thunderstorm. I'm just gonna go stand out and just hope that I get struck. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Zuko.
If people are,
Alright.
Who's that?
Probably somebody from his traumatic past.
It's true.
I'm gonna go lay down.
What do you got a bun out? We were just.
A little bit out of me.
I am so sorry, but okay.
No, it's okay. You have one single punch.
It's got 4 sides to the bun. Holding it to your chest. Rubbing it. You're like, Ryan's rubbing your bun.
I'm feeling. That's for sure.
That's good.
Goddamn.
Mums, where's my water? I forgot my water.
I need to go to sleep. I'm done. I'm out.
Night night. Have a good one.
I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, you go to sleep. You got those good visuals.
You have been rubbing. You can't rub a bun like that.
There.
Don't fuck. What?
Yeah, the bums.
Your girlfriend's.
Rex, stay in your lane. What the fuck?
I am in my lane. My lane recognizes all women.
You're gonna get some.
You know, that's not an unfair statement. That is a fair statement. That is the thing that your thing does. That is the thing that
mother. I know. Well, you know, maybe one day she'll be able to make her way back home. Might have something to do with this, to be completely honest. Can we talk through the Echo Drive? Yes, however, last time we did something like this, I was asked by the admins to make certain that I'm asking before I do stuff like that. So, well, we might not be able to do it today. If Azrael were to have time, perhaps. That, or we can do the voice messages effectively, where he hears her voice, and vice versa. Like we've done in the past, where I, you know, send a clip to Azrael. And here we shall sit for a while. Will you into your call? Oh my god. Well, you know, if he does, I will do so. I will respond. Wow. So how's everybody doing tonight? You guys have a good Valentine's Day? Would Arbor feed an orb to Risei? I feel like she would be a little concerned to do so because she doesn't fully understand their nature, whereas with the little light balls, they're not nearly as, like, scary because she's been able to do them and they've never really hurt anybody. It's always just, like, a cute little thing. It's just a tiny little light ball. Whereas this, she fucking opened a door to the fucking, you know, the door to the dark. The door of the dark? I don't fucking know what you want to call it. She opened a portal to that with one of these, so there is certainly a level of concern. Charge a ball with an orb? Maybe. Kinda poggies. Yeah, I know. Portal to the door of the demiplane. Yeah, I know. Azrael, she's been opening rifts with these fucking things. She's opened 2 thus far. 2 tiny ones, and the second one she tried to kind of pull it open the rest of the way, but it was resisting and kind of wasn't really... Didn't seem stable enough, and then she got distracted by someone spooking her a little bit. I hypothesized 4 years ago? But wait, remind me? What did you hypothesis? Send it to me in a DM so that I remember, because if you already know, you know. This has been something that Halcifer has been DMing personally, but I believe it may have something to do with an idea that I sent him. The talk with the writer. Yeah, she did kind of invoke his name. She just said, you know, if you ever, to be specific, she said, you know what, if you ever go beyond the stars and you keep going and you get further, eventually you might get somewhere. You might find a man named Azrael. Tell him Arbor says hi. Jeff and Grandma bought them food at the Olive Garden for Valentine's Day. Aww, that sounds so nice. Yeah, I kind of just sat around home because wife was at work today, basically from the time that I woke up until she finally got home, like maybe an hour or so before Ascension. So we decided we would forego Valentine's stuff today, and we're gonna do it tomorrow. We're gonna hang out, kind of like we usually do. Like, that's kind of thing about Valentine's Day for us is like we're not really trying to make it like anything super special. We're just trying to, you know, spend it together. That's what it's about. Daughter is very lonely. Yes, that is accurate to a fucking T. She has tried to befriend a girl, and now that girl is pushing her away, and it's scaring her. She feels alone. Things are getting worse here. She doesn't feel safe without her friend. Needs her dad. That's the thing. I don't know, because the problem is dad told her about the dangers of growing close to humans, and she's even referenced this. She said, my father told me once that it was dangerous to get close to you all, but I didn't listen because I was excited and I wanted to know more about all of you. I wanted to meet people. Even though I got scared by the first people, he saw that I still wanted to or needed to be around people. But he warned me that one day I would come to a realization that not everything is permanent. So much a parent can teach their child. Yeah, that's the dark and scary thing. I've been learning that with my Syrphim babies. To learn a lot on her own. Yeah, of course she does. See, the problem that she's having is she views herself as this object, this tool that is there to help everyone else. She can make them happy. She doesn't need to make them happy. She's there to do her job. She's there to keep them alive and make certain that they're healthy. And the problem is she's stuck between this concept of need and want. And she wants to make everybody happy, but more importantly than anything, she wants to make this one girl that she cares so much about happy. Because she's seen the pain that this girl has gone through. She wants to help. She wants to be close to her. She wants to make that pain go away. But that person, that girl, is pushing her away because she feels like she doesn't deserve it, because she shouldn't have it, because, well, she's just a weapon, and eventually, she believes that eventually Arbor will distrust her like everyone else has always done. This is hurting Arbor because she knows that by pushing everyone away, she knows that it's hurting this girl. She's trying so hard to convince her, but the problem is she's convinced herself of the same thing that Ida has, that her wants are not important. It's so hard to build trust, especially when the person feels that they can't be trusted. Yeah, exactly. But now Arbor's stuck, feeling hopeless. Because she can make other people happy, but in doing so, she now feels that she's just gonna put herself in more pain because looked up how to build trust, and which they're really far away. Someone just has to take a leap. Yeah, and it's kind of the problem is Ida is so guarded. It took a year to get to the point that they were at before. To the point where she was talking to Arbor and communicating well and trusted her and was like, they had that bond. And in one fell swoop, Jay completely obliterated those, that sense of, trust could be there. And even though Arbor took steps to effectively get him removed from the squad because of what he did, he's not really around anymore, so she can't really point her anger at him anymore. So her anger is just inwards. It's all reflecting in around her mind, her frustrations with the situation, how tired she is, how in pain she is, and it's agitating, that urge that she has to fight. And is just very busy IRL. I don't know if he's been busy IRL or not. He's not really communicated with anybody, so we don't really know what's going on. full disclosure, like, I don't know where the guy is. I don't know what happened, where he's been. So, it's unfortunate because, you know, he kind of started this, but now we can't end it. He's doing alright. Oh yeah, no, I hope he's doing well. Like, you know, all the props to him. He did what he felt his character would do, I guess, but, you know, now we haven't seen him in a while, so I have no idea. You know, there's not really any good way for us to resolve it, because part of the problem is, if anything, Jay should have apologized for what he said and taken it back and explained that he didn't really mean it and didn't understand what he was saying and was simply lashing out because he just didn't understand. And, you know, if he's not here, he can't do that, and now it's far too late. If he had done it within the first day or so, maybe. You know this character? Jay Cully. I wonder what everybody's up to. We're just gonna sit here and play with it. The worst part is, in a way, it all seemed from Kari's death. I mean, if Kari had never died, Ida may have never been placed in Arden Vale. She may have not have been placed. Excuse me. In such a situation that she was given opportunities to grow camaraderie with her fellow students. A lot of the issues just stem from a sense of responsibility in causing Kari's death. I mean, yeah. Arbor still blames herself for some, you know, because she couldn't heal her. She wasn't good enough. If she had only been able to heal her better, you know, do a better job or protect her better while they were in the crypt, and then, you know, later in the grove, you know, or had perhaps kept a better eye on her. See, that's what Azrael thinks, sure, but I mean, a lot of this, don't mind me blinding myself, a lot of this has also brought to light some of Arbor's worst traits. Her lack of genuine trust in most people. The fact that, you know, she'll trust someone at a surface level, but she very rarely trusts someone at a deep and intimate level. The closest she ever got was probably Ida. You know? Well, obviously her parents, she trusts them wholly and without question. She loves her parents. I say it's, I'm totally not wink wink nudging at Azrael. She loves her parents. But when it comes to other people, she has this very deep-seated distrust for them. And a lot of it stems from the first interaction she had. Almost perfect. She's missing a little something. Yeah. I mean, for present-day Arbor, it's kind of this, like, internal battle of, like, do I allow myself to get close to these people? Watching Silent One, old YouTube videos, all the characters are different from then to now. Well, I mean, yeah, some characters grow up a little bit, some get a little bit of a redo of their model, that kind of stuff. People get better. I mean, like, I've changed Arbor's model, her face has changed and all that kind of stuff, and she looks hot now. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, she has this kind of deep-seated paranoia about, like, other people, and she sees, she has, like, a lot of negativity, like an internal pessimism that she can't quite shake quite often. Used to the current one? Yeah, the old one, now that I have this one, I look back on it, I'm just like, oh my god, it was kind of doo-doo. Like, oh my god. Get back eventually? Maybe. Maybe she shouldn't. Who knows? I can't say. But, yeah. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. We'll see what happens. Each of you wanted to better yourself so you never lost anyone else ever again. Mason trained incessantly. Hannah wanted to perfect herself. Gavin wanted to protect others, and Arbor wanted to become a better soldier. Jay was the only one to take Kari's death negatively and pull away, and reignited this year, hitting the others with an old wound. And it reignited this year. Yeah. Make other new friends. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't see her making a lot of new friends, because that's the thing. She's friendly with everyone here on campus. Like, even Linux, she'll, like, humor him and, like, have a civil conversation. Even Vev, she'll, at least kind of tolerate. Or about... closer. Yeah, I noticed that. That was fucking adorable. Oh my god. It's like, wow! She's like a fucking slime cat. Did Arbor cheer up at all? Seeing her do that, no, I think it kind of weirded her out because she's not really sure what to expect. Ship his Resand ball, yeah. I guess it kind of quietly makes her happy to see Rise, like, enjoy this thing that she can create. Because most other people are just like, wow, that's kind of cool, I guess, and then they kind of, like, drop it. Rise consistently is just like, wow, yeah, I like this. This makes me feel good. I feel happy. So it's kind of like that, like, I'm glad I can make you happy kind of feeling, but there's also that sadness of, I wish I could make myself that happy, or I wish I could make Ida that, feel happy that way. And a human embrace it. Likelihood of someone finding Arbor without help is very low. Yeah. I wish that someone would find her. Maybe. Then people goof the remainder of the time. Yeah. Yeah, no, someone asked for information that they already had. She was actually like a little worried that people were gonna start asking her stuff that she couldn't answer. They asked her about anything. Yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, on one hand, like, Arbor's kind of relieved that they didn't ask her about things she can't talk about or shouldn't talk about. And then on the other hand, she's kind of just sad that people, to a certain degree, it feels like people don't care. Gallant, welcome. That's a nice name. Welcome, welcome. We're just sitting here playing with this sparkle thing, alone, hidden in a corner, because this character is hella not doing great. Breaking point for emotions. Same. 'Cause, depression. Yeah. There's nothing is worse than feeling lonely, even with other people around you. Yes, that's basically what she feels like. She feels alone, even though there's other people around her. Laura seems to like Arbor. Laura also hasn't been around for a little bit. Or she's like very busy with crystal thorn things, so she hasn't really interacted much with Arbor lately. I felt that to a core, and I don't want that for Arbor. Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, it hurts me a little bit personally because it was something that I went through, and it was what led to my own, personal bout with depression, where I felt alone. I felt like I had no drive left to do the things that I liked because I was no longer doing them for myself. I was doing them for other people that wanted me to do it, but, I didn't really feel like they cared. And it ended up driving me away from those things. Like, gonna get a little personal here. But back when I was in college, I actually started off at Miami University of Ohio as a double major in both music and computer engineering. And on health before the RP? Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm just talking about stuff, and I'm saying I'm gonna get a little personal here, and this may if you. I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me because I am better now. I have a support system. You know, I have people who love me and care about me, and I have, you know, I have good things in my life that I can be thankful for and be happy for. That being said, to continue that, I was a double major. And I was a freshman, and I was very overworked and very stressed, and it was this new environment. I was very sheltered, like I wasn't really given opportunities to go and meet new people, make friends, and that sort of thing. So when I got there, it was very difficult for me to get to know my fellow classmates. It was very difficult for me to get to know my classmates, and effectively it kind of made me feel alone because I saw, you know, everyone around me, you know, they had friends, and, you know, I'd meet people and it would be like, yeah, it would be nice to be friends with them, but, you know, no one, it was difficult for me to spend time around people because the other thing as well was I was commuting. Most of the students on campus were living on campus in a dorm. Meanwhile, I was driving to the campus from about a 30-ish minute drive away because I was still living at home with my parents at the time. And, you know, all of this combined with me overworking, taking way too many credit hours, being in marching band, which was like, you know, 5 days a week, you know, practices plus, you know, like Friday or Saturday evening, I don't even remember, having to stay there for a football game, to perform there, and not really caring because, you know, it's like, I don't care about football. I'm personally not a big fan of sports and that kind of stuff. Like, I've never really been big on it. So all of this combined, and me just having no friends, no time to explore things that excited me. You know, I was just playing music, and, you know, taking tests and exams and that sort of thing, and the stress and the pressure eventually started to get to me, and I managed to make it through that first semester well enough. But it was when it was afterwards, after that semester, because I ended the semester with like a 3.8 GPA, and I managed to get all A's and B's in my classes, but I was burnt out, just incredibly, just spent trying to keep up with everything while also having zero social opportunities, zero times to have any sort of passion, and just generally feeling alone and isolated. And it really it just led to me feeling like a husk of a person, you know. And the following semester, I think I failed 2 classes, or if not, came very close to failing 2 classes, and did pretty poorly in all the others. And I was depressed. Like, there's not really any other way about it. But I also didn't really have an outlet for that, you know, in the emotions that I was going through. So, Pretty sure I just saw Ida and Ryder. Let's continue. How long have you been lying here?
I don't know. Just felt pleasant here, so just kind of settled in.
How do you... You
I'm
don't feel
sure.
disoriented or anything?
No. It's much opposite, actually. It's very pleasant feelings. Haven't had those in a while, so it's just soothing.
Okay.
Been happening throughout today, especially. I seems to be around where you are.
Sorry if I'm
Not
causing it.
sure why. No. It's helping.
What do you mean, helping?
Haven't been in the best of minds lately. When feeling mana and spells, everything have feeling. And not sure what's making this one, but it's like everything missing about home and comfort. So it's nice. It's care.
I'm glad it helped. But perhaps, perhaps we should get up?
Didn't realize how late it is.
We don't have to
kind
leave
of-
the campus just yet, but I'm sure soon enough it will come to about that time.
It's one of those things just felt drawn over to spot. Was comfortable.
Well,
His feeling wish could describe better.
It's
something I'd like to share with people if you have.
I think someone's watching us, so I'm gonna go check. I think it's Ryder, but
Okay.
be careful, okay? Well, that was unexpected. Didn't expect her to be just hiding on the other side of the rock.
Movement. Movement's not so complicated. Common sense, right? Or the ah! Huh? Hey, Arbor, what's up?
Did she say anything to you?
Who, Ida?
Mm-hmm. I saw her.
Well,
I was surprised you stayed there so long.
No, she didn't say much to me. I did the thing you told me to do. I asked her, to train me in the movement stuff. Well, for the most part, it's so confusing, but I think I'm starting to understand something that they're trying to teach me.
Which is?
Movement is not really so complicated. But then, Ida said something to me that was quite strange, and it made a lot of sense. Ida was able to clear a jump from way up there, and successfully land on their feet like it was nothing. A normal human would have cracked a leg or something from that height.
Mm-hmm.
Which means Ida is something special. It's gotta be. But reaching that conclusion... Oh.
Have you ever noticed
Wait
how
a
her eyes
minute.
are slit like a cat's?
Like a cat?
I suppose maybe I spend too much time, or spent too much time looking at her eyes, but...
Yeah? I mean, that's to be expected. You do spend a lot of time with her. I wouldn't
There's
notice
Summer with
small
her.
details like that.
Her eyes glow when she starts to use that stuff, whatever it is. Whenever she summons her weapons, goes invisible.
Oh, so that's what's going on?
What do you mean?
Huh. Oh, summoning the weapons and stuff. Wait! I didn't ask for all of that. I was just talking about movement and stuff. Is there some reason you're telling me all the other stuffs?
Well, you brought up the fact that she wasn't human. Or at least you think she's not.
Oh yeah, I did. What is she built out of?
I mean, does it really matter?
I mean, no, but I would like to know my friends.
I mean, I guess, but doesn't matter. What if she's just Ida?
What? No, like, could you repeat that?
She's just Ida.
Ida is just Ida. Uh-oh. Come on, we need to get you out of this rain.
Not a need.
Huh?
It's not a need.
Oh. Hey, what did you do for your Cupid's Day? Besides the activity.
Didn't do anything. Didn't realize I needed to.
So, you just didn't really do anything?
Nope. Sat by myself. Took care of things.
You didn't bother to spend time with anyone?
No. I didn't.
Did you even ask Ida?
She's busy.
What? With what exactly?
She has her tasks. I have mine. In fact, I need to find Professor Barrion.
Alright, well, we've still got time until the lighthouse goes off. We should make haste and try to find them together. Like, we should actually get a move on. Oh, hey, there she is. Hey, Stark.
Ida, have you seen Barrion?
Dorn.
Thank you.
gathering a few cadets earlier today. Seems he had a lesson of some sort.
Oh,
I just saw them gathering in the arena. I can't say for sure.
Anything the matter?
Something wrong?
but otherwise, I'm not sure where it's from. Just feels nice.
You don't know where you picked this up.
To patrol the outskirts
Mm.
of
Didn't see spell.
the restricted areas. See if
Didn't see cast, just
yeah,
felt
when
something
students
nearby
said they have
and
to
was
inform that curfew
nice.
is almost at hand.
Perhaps I judged
sir.
too quickly. Hey, huh?
Wanted to inform you of my intention to accompany you on patrol this night.
We were at Coliseum.
And I welcome your appointment.
Thank you, sir.
All set? Armed and ready, no less.
Always, sir.
On second look, actually, this is adorable. Pardon me for judging too quickly. Enjoy your evening.
Oh, right, I completely forgot.
Big patch up.
There we go. Oh, had to put on my charm. I completely forgot that I took it off because I was punching with my fire fist earlier.
Be sure to take good care of it. Helen.
Of course I do. It's so special to me that I dare not want it to be destroyed. Especially by my own power, considering how much power my punches hold.
How about we start our patrols? We'll go clockwise this time. Seems harmless, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck out there.
Enjoy your evening, Ryder.
Oh, Ryder.
And there we are. And yet, see Zanami return. We'll see if she does on time.
She was with Ida last I saw her.
Do you enjoy the rain?
No, sir. Well, at least being in it. Otherwise, I
don't
suppose it's
particularly
peaceful.
I don't particularly feel for it either way. Indifferent, I suppose.
It's a tendency to wash my skin away after a while.
That would be inconvenient.
It's not that important. Just an annoyance.
Has something happened recently?
That's a pretty open-ended question, Professor. I don't think I could answer that.
Could be any number of answers that come from it. You're quieter than usual, more to the point. Withdrawn. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed.
People change frequently.
I shan't worry.
No, you gotta push her. She won't answer otherwise.
Why the sudden interest for becoming prefect? Just looking for more responsibility, more to do?
That pretty much sums it up, yes, sir.
I'd assume being squad leader would keep you quite busy enough. And medical, no less.
To a degree, yes.
Soon enough, you'll be wearing just about every badge we have ready.
Well, considering what we have to do here. It's important that someone does it. So, if I have to, I'll do it myself. Sorry, sir?
Someone does not always have to be you.
Perhaps not. But if I see a hole in something, it only makes sense for someone to step up to do it, even if others step up to join and do it later.
Rise at every opportunity. Admirable.
And to be quite honest, it seems rather dangerous to have just one person patrolling by themselves.
There's always more than one roaming about. Between
Yes,
the prefects, myself, and the guardsmen. But the idea of being in pairs, I do like this much more. So long as you're willing to tolerate my rambling.
Fills in the silence.
Lest we both become bold.
Suppose it's an opportunity to learn more about my professor. I said I suppose it's an opportunity to learn more about my professor, sir.
I'm always willing to answer questions. That's what I'm here for, I suppose. Not sharing the holiday with anyone?
No, sir.
From lack of interest or lack of luck?
All clear.
All clear, yet a weapon completely drawn. Very good.
I don't blame her.
It seems.
I mean, I wouldn't blame her.
Well, it's just about... Oh, quite a number of the cadets are in low spirits over the last few days.
As noted by
I'd
Rex
find out if it's anything
and Augusta.
in particular. apologies if we're interrupting.
No, you're not. I didn't see you there, forgive me.
It's fine.
I'm actually glad I disappeared when I did. You made me jump.
And you, when you reappeared, pardon.
Forgive me,
Square,
sir.
I believe then. Just going about my rounds. If anything helps me stay awake. Let's be off, shall we?
Yes, sir.
I swear I'm trying to think of something to speak on. Don't quite know what would be an interesting topic for you.
Suppose I could ask something.
Well, perhaps a question for you. Your firearm. Why that in particular?
I'm not certain I understand the question, sir.
Well, everyone has their reasons for preferring a particular weapon. Was it talent, preference? Just proved effective?
At first it was just an interest. An idea. And then eventually a preference. Sufficient. At least for what I need. Most people don't expect it either.
I doubt we'll see anything in here, but... Equipment seems to be all properly put away, nothing lying above the field, and no one lounging in the sun. At least not from what my eyes could see.
A bit dark, but it seems clear. Before you came to the academy here, what were you doing?
I was serving in the Kingsguard.
In Aldoria, yes?
Yes. I was normally either stationed in the capital for regular patrols, in guard positions, or I was more northward, on the front.
On the front?
Operations against the Blackout.
You fought many of them then?
More than I'd care to share. If you're looking for particular details of how many or of when, I am not at liberty to share. Well, Aldorian security is quite secretive.
No, of course not.
They were quite cross when they heard that you had all arrived to give aid, and what they intended to keep on, well, keep to themselves.
Well, to be fair, I was pretty cross when we discovered that they'd kidnapped one of my squad mates, so they kind of had it coming.
I believe we're talking about two separate sides, but your point does still stand.
It's all Blackguard, isn't it?
The members of the King's Guard that were not quite fond to have outsiders assisting in what is normally a private affair. But I do feel that all of your actions were justified. And personally, quite welcome. As for my position, heavy infantry.
I suppose I don't know exactly what that is.
Heavy infantry. Men clad in armor, ready to get into the thick of it and the worst of it.
Makes
Pray
sense.
that the day never comes that we're summoned to the field. Did you do any training before joining the academy? Or did you learn it all here?
A bit of training, yes. Well, personally.
Anything official?
No. No, just with my father.
Have a good night.
Have a good evening.
Retiring?
Yes.
Very good. Enjoy your evening, Arbor.
You as well, Corsa.
Oh, and Chadley? Out of earshot. It's fine. I was half expecting that we're going to have to go fishing again now that you're here.
Oh. Hopefully that won't become a regular occurrence.
Well, if it does, I might just keep you around for the sake of making my evenings more exciting.
Sounds like a dangerous wish,
Evening
but
exercise,
I suppose
so-
I understand.
Well, that or tedium. Everything seems quite quiet this evening.
I agree. Perhaps everyone's turned in because of the rain.
Making everyone that much more shy, or... Then again, there's certainly a few of them that are likely enjoying their evening. Will likely be able to retire once we get back to the dorms. I'll do a few final checks and then I'll likely be retiring myself.
Understood, sir.
If I'm allowed to, I'd sure to check it out.
Who wouldn't allow you?
Well, this evening, I believe this will be what we part with, but thank you for accompanying me on my rounds.
Sir.
Be sure to find some time to rest properly, please.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, dismissed. Evening.
Rain. I hate it.
Don't know what is for.
How often are you training?
Depends
Or
on.
experimenting?
I've been trying some things on. Not sure how to apply yet. Been wanting to work with some professors on what I found, but usually too busy for having time for everything. So unsure if
Well, I don't think
worth
it's just you they're too busy
continuing
for.
or not sure if worth continuing or if it has point to it.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help with your training, I'd be happy to.
Waiting to happen right here.
Definitely hound a professor down for extra help. Tell them it's really important and you've been trying your hardest to get their attention.
Scratched his ass in front of me like 3 times.
Not
What's up, Arbor?
sure if would solve root of problem though.
Man, don't worry. I feel you.
Just not sure how best help them sometimes.
Don't worry about it, bro. I feel you, man. Sometimes when
I
people
don't know.
piss me off,
Every squad's different, and your squad, it's hard to read.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man. Anyway, you know what? Yeah, it's always good to be
You'll get it. You could use it as an opportunity within the but not the best way to use it. Yes, students
must have popped up when I was calibrating. I was like, what? What the fuck? Well, now we patrol. Need something?
You've been pacing back and forth. Guessing you're waiting on someone?
No.
Are you just bored, I guess?
No. Hair's getting wet.
Who? Right. Say no more. You're worried about Ida, right? Of course you are. So, how did the patrol go?
Nothing to report.
cool if Cupid were to exist. Because obviously I'd like to see what this Cupid thing looks like.
I don't know what it is.
Me neither. But people call it Cupid Day. Something about, hanging around someone you care about? I clearly know who that person is for you. I wish, right?
You wish what?
Not me. You.
I don't understand.
You wish that she'd spend time with you, right? On this day. It's alright to be selfish.
I can't be selfish.
There you go with that can't stuff again.
What I want doesn't matter.
There you go with that again. Is that the only thing you can really say? That it doesn't matter what you want?
No.
Because I know what I want. Even though I've got a job to do, I'm still living. Still alive. Even though you are who you are, inside of you, it's got to be a heart. Because that's where the emotions dwell.
Ryder, I don't have a heart.
That's why. Okay, fine. So let's say you don't have a heart. Because I don't know your anatomy. Then why do you feel exactly like that?
I don't know.
You have learned these emotions then. If you don't have a heart. But I think you're wrong about that. If you didn't have a heart, then you absolutely would be dead to this world. But I can tell just from your movement alone. You feel, Arbor. That basically means that you're alive.
If I have to stop myself from feeling, then that's what I have to do.
You won't do that. You can't do that. The moment you do, then you'll cease to exist.
No. It means I'll make certain that the rest of you continue to.
Just say what you want, Arbor.
It's not a matter of want.
No. It goes back to what you want. You're just afraid to say it. Because you've got a job to do. But the thing is that you took on that job yourself. And you could easily just let it go. No one will fault you for wanting to step down or whatever. But damn it, it's all about what you want. This delusion that you have. It is a ridiculous delusion. You see where you stand. Where you stand now and what you're doing contradicts everything you're saying. Inside of you, you can feel. So you know what you want, but you don't want to say it.
If I don't do this, then who will?
Someone else can take up that torch.
But are they? We're ill prepared. We have no idea what we're doing. They are planning a tournament, bringing people closer to it.
Yeah.
Someone has to do it. So it's not a matter of want.
That just seems like a coward's talk. If no one else does it, then who will? There are others that can pick it up. Just look at you. You haven't been happy. There's no amount of happiness. All there's been for you is just this.
That's the way it's always been. That won't be changing anytime soon.
This is exactly where I was. This is precisely where I was. Yeah, I fell down for a while. It's like I'm staring into a mirror. And in that mirror, something else is looking back at me, holding me down. So just say it. Say what you want. Otherwise, you're gonna regret it. You won't be living, nor existing. Your wants and your needs is above everything else because you're alive. Say what you want.
If I were to be selfish, Ryder, many of them would have already died. Is that what you want?
You're asking me that question of all people? I think you should know that they won't die. Even without you healing them, they won't die.
Kari did.
You're going back to that again. Stop with this nonsense. You know, I wish I were one of those people that can make your dreams a reality. Because I care about you so much. I wish I was one of the people that can make things move in your favor. To where I wouldn't see you like this. The way that you are now, the pink trees, don't complement each other like they used to. I wish that I had the power to change your fate so that you would have never had to experience this. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. That would be selfish. Because it would be something I did.
It would be selfish. Because if you were to do that, you would need to shatter me. And then I can't take care of all of them.
You know I couldn't do such a thing.
Well, that's what you'd have to do.
I could find ways. I could find ways around that. Because I don't ever quit. Quitting is not in my book.
Then why are you asking me to?
Because I know what you want. I want to hear you say it. instead of telling me these delusional things. I want to hear what your heart has to say.
What my heart has to say is that what I want is not greater than what is needed.
But still, you can be selfish.
A tool isn't selfish.
We're having this conversation again when we just had it 5 minutes ago. Do my words mean nothing to you? Are they just falling on deaf ears? You
No.
can tell me the truth.
The truth is that what I want is not more important than what is needed.
When it's come to this point, sometimes your wants are a cure. Sometimes you have to put aside your needs and the needs of others to sometimes take care of yourself when it's come to this. What are you so afraid of?
Ariana, Imagine, thank you for the raid, hun.
You afraid that someone else won't pick it up? They will.
Do you know what I'm afraid of?
What?
Being alone. And if you're all dead, that's what I'll be.
won't be losing me anytime soon. Not yet. Besides, there's still a lot of more fun for us to have. Yeah. A lot of more fun to be had. Makes me wonder sometimes. Huh? You should go say goodnight to them.
You're still on patrol. Hi, Scala. Welcome.
Nothing wrong with a little passers-by, though. You can go say it to a teammate.
I do.
I'll be here at the post.
I'll say it when she comes by again.
All right. If you say so.
Did you see something?
Not tonight. I don't know when the storm will break, but it is coming.
Right. Be careful.
You as well.
If you're tired, you should get some rest.
Well, I have to make sure that you're okay. Sorry, but it's something I have to do.
I'm fine.
I'm sure you are. However, I'm going to be right here by your side. Because I care. I care for you. And all that you are.
It's more than I deserve.
You deserve a lot more. More than I could give, actually. You deserve a lot more than you think.
Ryder.
What is it?
Do you thank your sword after you sheath it?
Huh? What about my sword again? What did you say?
Do you thank it?
Think it?
Thank.
Like as in thank my weapon?
Yes.
Let's see. Not really. But that's a strange thing to, really throw out there. I'm guessing it's something you do?
No, I don't. But maybe I should.
You know? That's not a bad idea.
I'm quite thankful for the weapon in my life.
Red Queen, you look glorious, baby. Thank you for all the heads we've clapped. And thank you for the many more we're gonna take down. I love your fiery glow, and your presence is astounding. Yeah. Thank you, baby. You know, I felt good after doing that. But I get it. I get what you're trying to say. We should give our weapons meaning instead of just thinking about them like normal weapons. Because they do so much for us, and they go unthanked.
Yeah, they do.
You know? There are a lot of times where you just wow me. You're pretty cool, Arbor. You've always been in my book. No. You're different from a weapon, a tool.
Am I?
You are. You absolutely are, by a large margin. Your light shines the way through for many new things. And that's what you're capable of. You can produce magic like that. The glow and the vibrance, it's completely different from anything I've seen before. But you trained and got it to that brilliance. So really, you're not a weapon or a tool. You're Arbor. Person. Light.
A torch makes light. A torch is a tool.
You see, that would be the case, but you're no torch.
A very
You're
fancy
Arbor.
torch.
A very gorgeous torch. All right, all right.
Good night, Ryder.
Oh yeah, hey Arbor. Your light sparked a way for new things.